Shalom everyone, this is Shamir and welcome to another Shabbat Shalom. Today we're continuing with our Psalm 119. We're going to look at verses 29 and 30 and we're going to do some recapping just on some verses that we already went over, but there's always something additional to say. Here we are at Psalm 119 verse 29. Derech Sheker Haser, rid me from Haser, lying or false ways, Derech Sheker, V'Toratecha, and your Torah or instructions, Choneni, graciously give to me, your Torah or your instructions. And just as a reminder that Dalet is the fourth consonant of the Hebrew Aleph Bet, so here we have the sentence beginning with Derech, road or way, which begins with Dalet. Here again we have the same word Derech beginning with Dalet, Derech Emunah, a way of your faithfulness or truthfulness, Vacharti, I have chosen, Mishpatecha, your judgments, Shiviti, I set before me. I set your judgments before me. Remember we said that Hebrew sentences are backwards normally from English, so when you translate it, it's in the reverse order. And now we have arrived to our recap section. Next week we will go over the last two verses of Dalet. So we're looking back at Psalm 119, verse 19. Ger Anochi. And remember this was our Gimel, the third letter of the Hebrew Aleph Bet. So Ger begins with a Gimel. Anochi, I am a sojourner. Va'aretz, in the earth. Al taster, do not hide. Minmeni, from me. Mitzvotecha, your commandments. And the reason we're reading this verse again, because it pops up again in the book of Hebrews. As always, we see the Tanakh and the writers using that as their basis for almost everything that they say. And of course we know that Yeshua, everything that he said pretty much came from the living word speaking the living word. So here we have Hebrews 11:13, and Shaul or Paul is just reminding us of the very thing that the psalmist has said. No doubt that he had the whole Tanakh memorized as well. So the Hebrew here is coming from the modern Hebrew New Testament. Be'odam mechazikim be'emunah metu. These all died in faith. Kol ele bli shehisigu et hadavarim hamuvtachim, not having received the things promised. Ve'ulam ra'u otam merachok ve'kiddemu otam bivracha, but having seen them and greeted them from afar, kashehem modi'im, and having acknowledged, ki, that zarim ve'golim hem ba'aretz, that they were strangers and exiles on the earth. Now just a couple of words about the word greeted. In Greek, the word is a spazomai, and in this verse it specifically means to embrace mentally or welcome to the heart of understanding. So it's not just like they're waving at this thing that is coming, but it's something that internally they believed and had faith in the God of Israel and his promise to them and to their seed. They do have some different words that are used to express strange or foreign in the Tanakh, as you may already have realized that in the Psalm we saw that the word ger was used, but here we see the word zarim, which is from zar, which also means strange or foreign, and nochri, which also means strange or foreign. This is often something we often see this in Hebrew. Some words that have the same meaning, or seemingly have the same meaning, but sometimes in context that meaning can be changed. Here we have a couple of examples. Ir, which is a city, Nochri, a strange city, and El, Zar, El meaning God, and then of course Zar, a strange God. There's also another word that's used, Golim, in Hebrews, in the Hebrew text, Golim, from Golah, and that word means exile. And that's all for today. So go your way rejoicing into Shabbat, and may it be restful and peaceful. In Yeshua's name, Amen.